It's learn to follow discipline. Until you won't follow discipline, you won't get anything in life. You feel like a real law, or like you feel somehow you feel you have got some everything real precious here, and these things are really have stunning and dazzling here. But these things are really useless and worthless for the people who had already got it and their prime time or something like that. And everyone's achievements are different here, and everything's everything here everything is distinct here. So the wood is not coming properly and appropriately from the vocals, because it's around 11. I had already said it and told you guys. So, but I'm not but I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna stop here. Anyhow, somewhat I feeling like not to make videos anymore. I can't go ahead, but my soul says and my discipline says you mustn't have to stop here. you know, and I should recommend you, dude, not to let your soul stop here. And that way, I'm here to talk ultimately here. So that is the proof I'm not giving up on my what dreams are chasing my aims motive, so that I'm here. Mm, so that's it. My fluency is going to improve day by day. So that's a kind of what appreciating thing for me, and it is also appreciation from my discipline, the rule of discipline that I'm following here. Yeah, people sometimes can be motivated, but temporarily, they can go ahead, uh, with their inspiration that can be what that they had got from the people or someone's story or something like that. But everybody here who are successful here, there's ultimate sacrifice, struggle, hard work and perseverance, continuity, consistency, persistency, uh, and discipline. Everything's are behind that, beside that things, beside their what can't even uh, what predict everything beside their success. They're still watching those people how they are actually going ahead and how they are going forward. If that is enough for them or that's not enough. If somebody learns to follow discipline in that way, that person will never break that rule, and they will always follow, and that person will become how a really luminous and sparkling person, and he has to be he deserves he deserves that kind of thing. So that's why you must have to go ahead. So I'm talking about this generation, here. And if you have no status, social status, or if you have no good physique, or you are even not what good enough in what controversy or communication, your convey skill is really how at a lower level. In that way, nobody comes to know about you. Everybody will be busy, but in their own work and activities. Even they have a little time for you, but they will just neglect and ignore you, like you are nothing. Your values, because your value is nothing there in their eyes. They had and son or they have son, so they can't get any advantage and like merits, and they don't see any beneficial thing on you. So that's why they are ignoring you. So if you have a good communication skills, if you can be a diplomatic person, and you have you are like you can be like a person who's astute, in that way they will come to ask you about, and they will also uh, get some suggestion and advices from you. But actually, at this time you have nothing, so that's why they will not come. So a person who is not ready to struggle, who is not ready to sacrifice, uh, also not ready to hard work, In that way, that person's life will be ruined. That's already written, and that's why what actually he's doing with his what poor and destitute mentality. So that's it. So I have no words for that kind of people. We mustn't have to. This society and the community won't be same. And I recommend you guys not to be same like you used to before. Used to be. Everything comes to change, and everything is here are changeable, and your mentality must be changed. Even your minds, everything matters on your mind, and here is all about your thinking ability and mentality and your perspectives. How you take yourself, and if you love yourself and if you respect yourself, in that way that's enough to go ahead with a peaceful life or ultimate source of what that energy. You can't even, that is out of your imagination or your, so your self-respect, awareness and self-respect towards yourself is how that's really matters. If you respect yourself, and that way nobody can stop you to get something. If whatever you like to get in your life, in that way that you'll get it, no matter how hard and dismal and miserable situation you are going throughout that situation or something like that. Everything's here precious, and you will get it, that in return, because you are actually in a good track, and you always wanna harder. So that's why I can't even say, I mustn't have to say that's will seen as like surprise and astonishing thing for you, and your journey will be full of fascination. Even you are feeling how it's boring and tedious. Sometimes I feel I'm still doing hard work, and I'm a so patient person. But I was thinking, on this day, I was thinking, I'm not getting anything. It's really tedious and hard. Just I must have to quit here, and I will start from tomorrow. Even I done my workout properly, but I skipped my uh, some exercises or something like that, So I realized not to let that what all these exercise, if I once I ignore and neglect all these kinds of things, and then I will come to my past days or something like that, and I didn't want to stay in that word. So the realization is really how important that has played a vital role in my life, to go back into a struggling life, so that I'm here, and I was about to finish and complete and accomplish my today's what uh, anything schedule or something like that, so that I'm here really how I'm proud of myself, and I have to say, and even nobody's saying, and nobody's, everything's here, nothing's in here, look at it, but it's enough for me because have had because I have followed discipline, and that's why I'm here. If I just search for, if I had searching, if I was searching and if I had searched only for motivation, or if I was guided by the inspiration, then I won't be able to come, and I wouldn't be able to come up to this journey or something like that, So in that way, I feel somewhat, I feel I'm actually in a good path, or I must have to be so. It's a pleasant vibe for me, and it has to be. And that's it, guys. I recommend you not to do anything. What is, if something is really uh, like negative component and element that is wasting your time, you must have to quit, and uh, you must have to come out from that kind of things or activities, and just start learning activities, just focus and just get involved in self improvements activities, and that kind of motivation things will bring a lot of changes in your life, and that's it. You will get it everything whatever you like to get in your life. So never feel like that you have nothing. Everything you get it, but you just have to concentrate be considered